virtual class of Municipal Corporation of Greater Mumbai Education Department. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we will learn maths. Okay, now we will move to the chapter. Hello students, welcome to Virtual Training Center Dadar. I am Mrs. Akshata Kale and today we are going to learn mathematics of standard 5th. The topic is addition and subtractions. Yes students, whenever we need the total expenditure or any total number of articles, then we go for addition, right? And when we need the difference, when we want to find out the difference between the expenditure or any used and unused things, we go for subtractions, isn't it? Now students, you know how to add and how to subtract the numbers that is up to 4 digits. Okay, now today we will learn the addition and subtraction of numbers of 6 digits and 7 digits. Addition with carrying over. Here two sums are there. We will take a revision by making these two sums. Okay. Concentrate on the first one. Here we start from unit place. Okay, here 6 plus 5 is 11. Right. Now what we do? 1 we will write in the unit place and 1 that will carry over to the tens place. You know this, correct? Now we are going to add the numbers in the tens column. That is 1 plus 8 is 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. So 3 we will write in the tens column and 1 is carried over to hundreds place. Now we will add the numbers in hundreds column. That is 1 plus 7 plus 4 is nothing but 12. That is 2 we will write here. 1 is carried to the thousands place and here nothing is there in the thousands place. So 1 comes down. The answer is 1231. Okay. Now we will do one more sum here. Again we will move to the units place. 7 plus 8 is 15. Correct. 5 we will write here. 1 is carried over to the tens place. Now 1 plus 6 plus 6, that is 6 to the 12 plus 1, that is 13. 3 we will write down and 1 is carried over to the hundreds place. Now we have 1 plus 5 plus 7, that is 13. So 3 we will write down and 1 is carried over to the thousands place. Now we will add the numbers in the thousands column. That is 1 plus 3 plus 4 is nothing but 8. The answer is 8335. Yes students. Now here we have taken 7-digit number. Now same thing, we will start from unit place. 8 plus 8 means 8 to the 16. So 6 we will write down and 1 in the tens place, that is carried over. Now here 1 plus 5 plus 5 is nothing but 11. Right? 1 we will write, 1 is carried over to the hundreds place. Then here 1 plus 7 plus 5 is 13. So 3 here, 1 is carried over to the thousands place. Then 1 plus 8 plus 7, that is 16. 6 we will write down and 1 is carried over to the 10,000s place. Again here 1 plus 5 plus 3 is 9. No carried over because only single digit is there. So we are writing that number in 10,000s place. Now we will move to the left. Now 6 plus 4 is 10. 0 we will write down and 1 is again carried over to the 10 lakhs place. Now here 1 plus 4 plus 3 is 8. Correct? Got this, children? Now how to read this? We combine or we take together the lakhs place and we take together thousands place while reading or while writing the number in words. Now how to read this? 80 lakhs 96,316. Got this? Once again, 80 lakh 96,316. Now arrange vertically and add. Vertically means in the standing position. We have to write the numbers one below the other. Okay, we'll start. Now first we will take here unit tens, hundreds and thousand. Now the first number is 456. We will start writing from the units place. Then the second number is 8095. See, dear students, like this you have to write. Always you have to start from the units place. Then only 76 is given. See how to write. 76 is written under tens and units place. Now we will put addition marks. Now the method is same here also. How to add? We will start from unit place. That is 6 plus 5 plus 5. Sorry, 6 plus 5 plus 6. That is 17. 6 to the 12 plus 5, 17. 7 we will write down and 1 is carried over. Then here 1 plus 5 plus 9 plus 7. Yes, it is 22. 2 we will write down and 2 is carried over to the hundreds place. Now 2 plus 4 plus 0 is 6 and here 8 will come down. So the answer is 8,627. This is called vertical arrangement, means standing arrangement. Okay. Now student, this is the another method, that is horizontal arrangement or arrange horizontally and add. See, the number is given. I have taken the smaller number. Next we will move to the bigger number. What is the meaning of horizontally? Horizontally means in the sleeping position. See this. Okay, we will do one sum. Here I will make the table so that it will become easy for you to understand. Units place, tens place, hundreds place. Now we will write number 385 plus again table, unit place, hundreds, tens place, hundreds place, 5, 4, 6 is equal to, again we will make a table here. We will write first units place, tens place and hundreds place. Okay, now we will start the addition. How to add? If we write like this, students, again the same thing we have to carry out here because we are doing the addition. We will start the addition from unit place. See this. Whatever there in the units place, that we have to add first. That is 5 plus 6 is 11. Okay, we will write the same thing in the unit place first. 1 we will write here. 1 is carried over to the tens place. Please see here, I have written 1 below 8 to remember. Okay, the next is tens place. See this, 8 plus 1 plus 4. Not to forget that 1. Okay, then what is the answer? 13. 3 we will write in the tens place and 1 is carried over to the hundreds place. Now we will move to the hundreds place. What is there? 3 plus 1 plus 5. Okay, means it is 9. Where we will write? We will write in the hundreds place. Remember this. Okay. We will take this. Now we will start 9. Again we will start from the unit place. Okay, I will not write here unit, tens, hundred, thousands. We have to remember the place. Okay, first 9 plus 2 is 11. 1 I will write in the unit place, see there, and 1 is carried over on or above the 3 I have written here. Okay, now 1 plus 3 plus 5, that is 9. The next number is 6 and 9 in the hundreds place. So that is 15. 5 I will write here and 1 on above the 5. Then 5 plus 1 plus 7, that is 13. Total I will write here. What is the answer here? 13,591. Got this, children? One more we will take here. Again same thing. 6 plus 4 is 10. 9 plus 1 is 10. Plus 2 is 12. 8 plus 1 plus 4 is 13. 6 plus 9 plus 1 is 16. 3 plus 2 plus 1 is 6. And whatever remained, that is 1. So here, what is the answer? That is 1,66,320. Yes, students, I hope you understood about the addition clearly. Now we will move to subtraction. Here number is there. We have to subtract the below number from the above number. Very easy it is. 3 minus 2, 1. 9 minus 8, 1. 5 minus 3, 2. 8 minus 6, 2. 7 minus 2 is 5. Okay, one more sum we will try. Here again we will start from units place. 9 minus 3 is 6. 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 3, 0. 8 minus 6, 2. And 6 minus 2 is 4. Yes, you know this. I have taken this as a revision. Now we will move to the next sum. Arrange vertically and subtract. You know, students, vertically means we will write the numbers one below the other. This is a 7-digit number. First we will write the digits in the proper columns. Now we will start from units place and we will move up to 10 lakh place. Okay, we will write the second number below the first number. See? Okay, now we have written both the numbers. Now we will start subtraction. Again we start from unit place. Now dear students, in the unit place 3 is above and 6 is below. Means we have to minus 6 from 3. Now is it possible? No, because 3 is smaller number and 6 is bigger number. Now what we will do? We will borrow from tens place. Yes, 3 borrows 1 10 from tens place, and here 4 becomes 3 and 3 becomes 13. Now 13 minus 6 is 7. We know that because 13 is bigger than 6. Okay. Now we'll move to tens place. Here 3 minus 8, again not possible. So it borrows from hundreds place. Here 8 becomes 7. So here 3 tens becomes 13 tens. So we can easily minus 8 tens from 13 tens, that is 5 tenths. Correct? Now here in the hundreds place 700 minus 5 is 2. Okay, in the thousands place 7 minus 5 again it is easy, that is 2. Then here 10,000s place 0 minus 2 again not possible. It borrows from 5, that is lakhs place. So here it becomes 4 and here in 10,000s place it became 10. So 10 minus 2 is 8, isn't it? Now we will move to the lakhs place. Here 4 lakh minus 9 lakh not possible. So again it borrows from 10 lakhs place, that is 6 becomes 5, and here 14 lakh minus 9 lakh we will get 5 lakhs. Okay, and the last column, that is 10 lakh column, 5 is there, so 5 remained. So how to read this? 55 lakhs 82,257. Got this, children? Now one more sum is there. This is a mixed sum. It has plus also and it is minus also. Means both operations are there, addition and subtraction. Yes students, like this sum if we get, then we have to do addition first. Means whichever sign is there first, that we have to carry out first, then to the next sum we have to move. Now first one is 3,49,746 plus 6,52,014. We are going to add these two numbers. Here 6 plus 4 is 10. 1 carry over. 4 plus 1 is 5 plus 1 is 6. Now 7 here. 9 plus 2 is 11. 4 plus 5 plus 1 is 10. So 1 carry over. Then 6 plus 3 plus 1 is 10. So we got the answer, that is 10,01,760. When we add these two numbers we got the answer. From that answer we have to minus the third number. So I will write the same number here, minus 3,46,421. Now we will do subtraction here. 0 minus 1 not possible. So here 10, you know that how to borrow from the left hand side. 10 minus 1, 9. Now here 5 minus 2, that is 3. 7 minus 4, 3. Again 1 minus 6 not possible. It became 11. Minus 6, 5. Now dear students, see here 0 is there, but here 9. When we borrow from the left hand side, here we got 11 here, means 0 got 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. Again here 0 is there, means there is 9. 9 minus 3 is 6. Got this? This is the answer. Here 1 is not there in the above number because we borrowed. Correct? Now, so the answer for this solution is 6,55,339. Okay? Yes, dear students, you must have to practice addition and subtraction so that you can easily do the sums with your proper speed. Okay, practice is must. Okay. Dear children, you will learn to solve the problem sums. Okay, here is one problem sum. First we will read this, then we will understand, then we will solve the same sum. Okay. A city has population of 37 lakh 4,000 926. Okay, the population of that city is this much. Okay, if this includes 11,24,069 men and 10,96,478 women, what is the number of children in the city? You know that population means men, women and children. Correct? They together make population, isn't it? Now the total population is given and the number of men is also given, number of women also given. Only we have to find out the number of children in that city. Okay, dear children, there are two methods and we can use any of the two methods to solve this problem. Okay, whichever you find easy, you can follow that. Okay, here first we will go through method 1. Okay, now see this. In this method there are two steps. Okay, first step, see here we will write the total population of that city, that is 37,04,926. Okay, this is total population. From this we will minus the number of men, that is 11,24,069, isn't it? Total men. Okay, we will do this. Now you know that subtraction always begins from right hand side and moves towards left hand side, isn't it? So in the unit place, 6 minus 9, yes, 6 borrows from 2 and it becomes 16. So 16 minus 9, that is equal to 7. Okay, now here 1 minus 6, not possible, so it borrows from 9. So it becomes 11. 11 minus 6 is 5. Right? Here it is 8. So 8 minus 0 is equal to 8. Now 4 minus 4, that is 0. And here 0 minus 2, not possible, so it borrows from 7. So 10 minus 2, that is 8. 6 minus 1, that is 5. Right? 3 minus 1, that is 2. What is this? Yes, this is the total number of women and children together. Right? Because we have subtracted the number of men from the total population. Got this? This is step 1. Step 2. Here we will take this total women and children first. Okay? And then we will minus total women from this. That is 10,96,478. Okay? We will do this. Again, subtraction. 7 minus 8, not possible. So 17 minus 8, that is 9. Okay? 4 minus 7, not going. So 14 minus 7, that is 7. Then 7 minus 4, that is 3. Then 0 minus 6, not possible. So it borrows from 8. So 10 minus 6, that is 4. Then 7 minus 9. So again it borrows from 5 and it becomes 17 minus 9, that is 8. Here 4 minus 0, 4. Right? And 2 minus 1, that is 1. This is nothing but the number of children in that city. Correct? What is the answer here? 14,84,379 children are there in that city. Right? Okay. Now we have some doubt. So we will go for verification. Here we can verify this sum. See dear children, by general knowledge you know that when we add number of men plus number of women plus number of children, it must be equal to the total population of that city. Isn't it? And now we know that what is the total of men, what is the total of women, and what is the total of children. We will go for that. See here, this is total men, total women, total children. Okay, if we add these three numbers, we must get the total population of that city. We will add this. Okay, 9 plus 8 plus 9. How much? 26, isn't it? So 6, here 2 carried over. What is this? 7 plus 7 plus 6 plus 2. How much? Yes, 22, right? Here 2 is carried over. 2 plus 0 plus 4, that is 6, plus 3, that is 9, right? Now here 4 plus 6, that is 10, plus 4, 14, 4 here, 1 is carried over. 2 plus 1, that is 3, plus 9, how much? 12, right? 12 plus 8, that is 20, 0 here, 2 carried over. 2 plus 1, 3, 3 plus 4, 7. Now we have 1 plus 2 plus 3, correct? This is 37,04,926 is the total population. Same number we can see here. So our verification is over and our sum is right. Dear children, this is method 1. Okay? Like that only we will take the same problem and we will solve this problem by using method 2 in the next page. See, our sum is same. I am not going to read this now. Okay, now in this method 2, what we will do? We will add the total men and total women from that city. Then we will get the answer, that is total men and women, right? And then in the next step what we will do? We will minus this number, whatever we got from the total population. Then we will get the total number of children. See here, first I am going to add the number of men, okay, and the number of women. We will add. See here, 9 plus 8, 17, 1 carried over, 7 2s are 14 now, 4, then 1 carried over, this is 5, then 6 plus 4, that is 10, 0, 1 carried over, this is 12, 1 carried over, this is 2, and again this is 2, isn't it? What is this? This is total men and women from that city. Okay, this is over. Now what we will do? We will take this total population in the step 2. Okay, we will write the total population minus whatever that we got, that is 22,20,547, that is total men and women of that city. We will subtract this from the total population. So we will get, what we will get? We will get the number of children in that city. See, 6 minus 7, not possible. 16 minus 7, that is 9. 11 minus 4, that is 7. 8 minus 5, that is 3. 4 minus 0, 4, right? 10 minus 2, that is 8. 6 minus 2, that is 4. And 3 minus 2, that is 1. That is 14,84,379 is the total number of children. Same answer we got from this method too, isn't it? Okay, here also we will do verification. Here also same verification we are going through. Total men, total women, total children. When we add these three, we will get the total population of that city. Okay, see this 37,04,926, that is the total population of that city. Okay, whichever you feel easy that you can use. For these children, I feel this method is easy compared to the first method. We will move to one more sum. The total amount spent on building a certain house was rupees 87 lakh 14,530. Okay. Of this amount, rupees 24 lakh 72,615 were spent on buying the plot. Correct? Rupees 50 lakh 43,720 on the construction material and the rest on labor charges. What was the amount spent on labor? Yes, here we will go through method 1. See dear children, total money spent is 87 lakh 14,530. That we will write first. Okay, total amount spent on the house. Now, what we will do? Now we will minus this 24 lakh 72,615. That is the cost of the plot. Okay, we will do minus. What we got here? 10 minus 5, 5. 2 minus 1, 1. Then 15 minus 6, that is 9. 3 minus 2, that is 1. 11 minus 7, that is 4, right? 6 minus 4, that is 2. And 8 minus 2, that is 6. This we got, that is nothing but the amount that includes cost of material and labor. Correct? Because from the total we have subtracted only the cost of the plot. Now what we will do? We will minus the cost of the material from this, that is cost of material and labor. Okay, we will write this first. So this is cost of material and labor, right? Minus what we will write? The amount used for the construction material, that is 50 lakh 43,720. Okay, we will again subtract this amount from the cost of material and labor. 5 minus 0, 5. 11 minus 2, that is 9. 8 minus 7, 1. Then 11 minus 3, that is 8. 3 minus 4, that is 9. 1 minus 0, 1. Then 6 minus 5, that is 1. Means 11,98,195. This much amount is spent on labor. This is our answer. Am I right? Yes? Okay, verification. If we add the cost of plot plus the cost of material plus amount spent on labor, we must get the total amount spent on that house, isn't it? We will add cost of plot, cost of material, cost amount spent on labor. Okay, see our answer. 5 plus 5, 10. Okay, go on observing the answer. Our answer matches with the total amount spent on building the house, right? 87 lakh 14,530. See here, 87 lakh 14,530. Correct? Our verification is over. Means our sum is right for these children. This we have solved by using method 1. Correct? Now, one more sum we will try. The management of a certain factory had 25 lakh 40,600 rupees in the labor welfare fund. Okay, in that factory there is a fund collected for labor welfare, that is 25 lakh 40,600. From that amount 12 lakh 37,865 rupees were used for medical expenses. Okay, for medical use. And 8 lakh 42,317 rupees were spent on the education of the workers' children, and the remaining was put aside for a canteen. How much money was put aside for the canteen? Okay, now we will follow method 2. In this method, what we do? We add the amount used for medical expenses and the amount used for the education for workers' children. Correct? We will go for the first step, that is 12,37,865 used for medical expense plus 8,42,317 used for education. Okay, we will add these two. 5 plus 7, that is 12. 6, 7, 8. 8 plus 3, 11. 7 plus 3, that is 10. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. Then here 10, 2. Means 20,80,182, that is total of medical expenses and education. This we got. Now what we have to find? We have to find the amount used for canteen. What we will do now? In the step 2, we are going to minus this amount from the total welfare fund. Correct? So we will write this 25,40,600, that is total labor welfare fund. Okay. Now we will write this 20,80,182, that is total of medical and education. We will subtract this. What we will get? 0 minus 2 means 10 minus 2, that is 8. 9 minus 8, that is 1. 5 minus 1, that is 4. 0 minus 0, 0. 14 minus 8, that is 6. Then 4 minus 0, 4. Correct? 2 minus 2, 0. Means 4,60,418. This is for canteen. Now we will go for verification. We will add the money spent for medical expenses, on education and for canteen. Okay. The total must be equal to the total labor welfare fund. Isn't it? See here. This is medical expenses. This is money on education. And this is total for canteen, that is amount spent, right? When we add these three, see here, 5 plus 7 plus 8, how much? Yes, 20, right? 2 plus 6, 8, 9, 10. 1 carried over, 8 plus 1, 9, plus 3 plus 4, how much? 16, isn't it? Here this is 10. And 1 carried over, here 8 plus 6, that is 14. 1 carried over, here how much? Yes, 15, isn't it? 1 carried over, 1 plus 1, that is 2. Means total welfare fund is nothing but 25,40,600. Our answer matches with the labor welfare fund of this factory, isn't it? Means our sum is right. Correct? Thank you, students. Now students, please try to solve problem set 8, 9 and 10 from your textbook on page number 11, 12 and 13. Okay? Please practice. Okay? And take care. Thank you. Thank you very much, students, for being a part of this lesson. Please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to get new updated videos.